Hey guys, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Stephanie, and this is Marked by Art.
All right, so here we have Dale. Hi Dale, how you doing? Say hi to everyone at home.
Hello.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself for the people that don't know you.
Well, my name is Dale Novella, the Neutron Angel. That's what I go by sometimes when I perform. I'm from South Carolina, a small town in South Carolina in the Low Country, and I moved to New York 2 years ago as to make my way as a songwriter, and I also am a spoken word artist, music producer, and event producer.
Just a quick question. Do you really love music to the point where you would come out with an album or even pen a few songs for anybody to hear? Because I know I would love to hear some songs.
Yeah, yes, actually. I did produce a record called The Rec Room for an artist named Kashayla in South Carolina.
Oh.
That was, she was signed to my company, The Rec. So I have that under my belt, and I'm ready for I've just written songs, and so I'm gathering artists to produce those songs and perform those songs in the city.
That's awesome.
And hopefully this year I'll be able to get out a songwriting EP by the end of the year. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, other than that, what have you been working on recently?
Well, we're gaining momentum with our monthly jam session at the Rec. It's called The Poet Will Be Televised. It's a poetry jam session. So poets get up with our trio. It's a jazz trio, piano, bass, drums, and they spit original poems, or they rap or sing or whatever they want to do. Sometimes we have guitarists, just instrumentalists that sit in with the band. And so we're gaining momentum with that and producing some other events.
So what is one favorite part of being a poet or a musician or a producer? What is your favorite part of doing all those things?
The way I got into music as a child, I have a very artistic family, and even if they don't participate in the arts, they appreciate it. So the way I really got into writing was that music helps you relate to other people, and helps you express yourself when you can't really just speak to others. You can play a song and you kind of just get into your own world. And when I perform, sometimes people do say, I felt some kind of way before, and now I feel like someone understands how I feel. And that's the best part. Or just putting a smile on someone's face.
So, other than that, when you're done with these projects that you're working on right now, what will be the next thing that you're going to work on?
I'd like to start working with artists to produce events specifically for them, and start working with more charities. I am in the process of working with the VA, trying to bring some poets, musicians, whoever, to perform for wounded veterans that are in the VA hospital, or maybe they have an art therapy program where their veterans actually paint, maybe having an auction for those paintings and donating the money. Of course, the money would go to the VA, and I'm doing more work like that. That's what I'd like to work on.
What is your mark? What's the mark that you want to leave on your art for your viewers?
I want people to hear my music and feel like they're a part of a community, feel like they're not alone.
Awesome.
That's awesome. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Dale Novella. Please watch out for her. She will definitely be doing lots and lots of events.
Yep.
Check out links below. Like, subscribe, and feel free to leave questions. Thank you so much.
She stirred his soul. She roused him from the slumber he had experienced for the past several years. He undressed from the loneliness of his life every time she was around, and covered his naked body in her warmth. He got drunk off her kisses and stoned off her eyes. He was paralyzed by the love she gave him. His legs felt numb each time she walked towards him. He fell into her black hole as she bore him a new life. She captivated his consciousness every time she said his name, and sent waves through his body that drove him insane. She loved him in actions. He loved her in name. She dreamt of the season that she would do the same and wondered if somewhere deep inside she already did, but she didn't know who she was. She would rather not say the words that would light his night. She would rather not say the words that would commit her to his happiness and feed his addiction. She knew all too well, words said softly still kill, and she wouldn't be his murderer. She couldn't have her blood on her hands. She could only smile when he washed her with his emotion. She wanted it and him, but not with fire. She wanted him with water, and she washed away the dirt the other women left behind, and she did so gladly. But she couldn't build him a castle just to let the wind blow away the sand. So she smiled and kissed his lips, and she held him up so he wouldn't fall.
Yo, tour de force, Malik work. That rush. That rush got me feeling like I'm on that stuff. Become a fire-breathing dragon as I huff and puff. Don't be presumptuous, I'm too hot to touch. Let's get it on what? I'm about to pop the clutch. Haters thought I couldn't do it, but I got the nuts. Voice of my generation and I dropped the cut. Spitting all over the mic so I could cop the buck.